It's 2026, and the Tokyo Marathon is just around the corner. The official finish rate is 96.6%, but some of the runners who didn't finish never even got to race. They were disqualified before they could properly start. And every year, countless runners miss the corral cutoff and end up starting from the very back. So, how do you make sure that doesn't happen to you?
Running Hub Japan.
Hi guys, this is Hidehito from Running Hub Japan. In this series, I'll share a lot of essential tips for international runners taking on the Tokyo Marathon 2026. How to get to the start area on time, where to buy gear and gels in Tokyo, common mistakes you might make at the expo, and even smart race day bathroom strategies. If you don't know these things, you could travel all the way to Tokyo and still end up making a big mistake that turns the experience into a bitter memory. So please subscribe now and make sure you don't miss the upcoming videos. I hope your Tokyo Marathon becomes an unforgettable one for all the right reasons. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Hidehito. I have finished Tokyo Marathon 6 times. Actually, I'm running it again this year. My marathon PR is 2:46:19, and I'm a Tokyo local. So you can ask me anything about Tokyo Marathon. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Okay, let's start with the most critical one, getting to the start area on time. The race starts at 9:10 a.m., but you are required to be in your start corral by 8:45. Every year, plenty of runners miss that cutoff and are forced to start from the very last corral. If you start at the back, it can take, I think, more than 20 minutes just to reach and finally cross the start line. If you are aiming for a time, once you are late to the lineup, your race is basically over. To avoid that, you need to get from the nearest station to the start area without getting lost and with plenty of time to spare. However, if it's your first time in Tokyo, that's extremely difficult. On race morning, the city is packed than usual, and there are road closures everywhere. So even trains and walking routes don't always go the way you expect. That's why I want you to learn the smartest, safest way to get to the start area. Okay, from here I'll explain everything step by step using last year's runner handbook as a reference. The 2026 version will most likely be available to download from the Tokyo Marathon official website in February, I think. The content is usually similar every year, but you should always check the latest edition to be sure. Okay, here is a map of the area around the start. If you look at this and at Google Maps, you may notice that Shinjuku Station is not actually the nearest station. There are many stations around the start area. Even so, I strongly recommend using Shinjuku Station. It's one of Tokyo's main transportation hubs, so it should be easy to reach no matter where you are staying. And the Tokyo Marathon organizers also recommend using Shinjuku Station. In fact, routes from stations that are closer to the start area, like Tochomae Station or Nishi Shinjuku Gochome Station can be blocked off on race morning. That's why Shinjuku Station is the safest, most reliable option. And now let's look at the map again. Your route from Shinjuku Station to the south area is designated, and you must follow it. If you don't, you may end up taking a longer detour or you may run into blocked passages. For example, if you were instructed to enter through Gate 1, you have to take the specific route shown here. So, how do you know which gate to use? It's printed on your bib, which you pick up at the expo. This is what the bib looks like. It's basically the same every year, so this will likely be the design again this year. Your gate is assigned based on your start corral, and using the designated gate is also the shortest route to your corral. One warning: Shinjuku Station is huge, very, very huge, and even Tokyo locals can get lost. So, if possible, I recommend doing a dry run at Shinjuku Station at least once before race day. Arriving at Shinjuku Station for the very first time on race morning is extremely risky. When you arrive at Shinjuku Station on race morning, volunteers will be standing there with signs directing you to the correct route. Make sure you follow their guidance. And this is a key point. From Shinjuku Station to the start area, you should assume it takes at least 30 minutes. And that's just to arrive. After you get there, you still have to go through security, check your bag, queue for the toilet, and then find and enter your start caller. All of that takes time, often more than you expect. So here's my strong recommendation: be at Shinjuku Station at least 90 minutes before the corral cutoff. As a practical target, aim to arrive at Shinjuku Station around 7 a.m. Now, an important point for international runners. At the Expo, you receive a Tokyo Metro 24-hour ticket. This ticket is great, really great, but it only works on Tokyo Metro lines. It does not work on JR lines, and it does not work on most private railways. If you are visiting from overseas, it's hard, it's impossible to tell which trains are Tokyo Metro and which are not. If you rely on the metro ticket on race morning, you might not be able to get off at Shinjuku Station. So, my recommendation is bring a tourist friendly welcome seeker and make sure it has enough balance the night before. I think most runners don't stay only in Tokyo. If you're heading to places like Kyoto, Osaka, Welcome Seeker is even more useful because you can use it anywhere in Japan. So I believe it's a must have for your trip. Yes, perfect. With that plan, you'll get to the start area with plenty of time and energy. So, what do you do once you arrive? Where are the toilets? And how do you avoid the worst lines? Where can you warm up properly without wasting energy? And can you hydrate before the game? And if so, where? Okay, I'll answer all of that in the next video. If you are a first timer chasing a strong performance, don't miss that one. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.